I know you've got better things to do than to stare at maps. Maybe your wife is telling you to clean the dishes, or you're probably hiding in the bathroom right now, sitting on the throne and taking a break from your kids. But anyways, once you see how some countries look like random animals, objects, or whatever freaky things your brain can imagine, you'll never unsee it. This is basically the map version of lying on your back watching clouds go by and saying, "Holy shit, that one looks like a horse." Except here, it's an actual place with real people paying credit card debt. Let's start with Cyprus, the scrawny version of the US. No offense to my Cyprian people. Or maybe the US is the overweight version of Cyprus. Some people say it looks like a low-budget version of the United States that got shrunk in the dryer or is getting sucked into a vacuum cleaner. If you tilt your head right, you just might see a mini Florida and a squished Texas. By comparing these two maps, you can see the before and after effects of enhancers, and this video is not sponsored by Pfizer. Norway is this tall, skinny clunk of land up near the Arctic, which gives it that dragon vibe if you squint your eyes. Or, depending on what vibes you're feeling, you can see other things like some balls and a baseball bat. It's like a giant reptile hugging Sweden and breathing icy fire. Add some winter storms, and it's basically Game of Thrones Fjord Edition. Plus, half of Norway is practically next door to Santa, which is both cool and, honestly, kind of insane. Italy. This one's pretty much the OG of countries that look like something. Everyone knows Italy is shaped like a high-heeled boot kicking the sea. But just zoom in around the ankle and you'll see a messy coastline plus Sicily at the toe. Like a stiletto that sank into mud. Also, I don't know if it is because I'm just waking up, but it also kinda looks like a hammerhead to me. Kinda stupid, but also kinda awesome. I hope the mafia doesn't come after me. Croatia, a flying boomerang. Croatia basically hugs Bosnia and Herzegovina like a clingy parent, creating a shape that some people say looks like a boomerang in mid-flight, or a strange bracket. Either way, we all know Croatia is shaped the way it is because of war. To me, it looks like a crocodile mouth or maybe a Pac-Man. If you check it out on a map, it's literally a bent wing flapping over the Adriatic Sea, taking up all the coast. Clever or greedy? You decide. Sri Lanka. Right under India, Sri Lanka looks like a giant teardrop, which is kinda poetic given all the ups and downs they've been through. But hey, if you're gonna be a teardrop, might as well be in the tropics. It's almost like Earth said, let's give India a little sidekick shaped like raw emotion. Not a bad deal if you love beaches and spicy food. Some other honorable mentions are Korea, which some say looks like a rabbit or a tiger, depending on how many drinks you've had. Chile looks like a skinny chili pepper that forgot it was supposed to end at some point, but just kept going down half of South America. And Gambia is basically a narrow strip along a river, basically telling everyone, yeah, this is my shape, deal with it. Given how boring or depressing geopolitics can be, sometimes it's nice to say, dude, Cyprus is the melted version of the US, and move on with your day. So next time you're bored, open a world map and spot something weird. Show it to your new girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever your preference is. Pat yourself on the back and remember that Earth's basically one giant ink blot test. If anyone calls you a nerd, just say, Italy's shaped like a boot. They'll probably bully you, but you better take it like a champ. That's all for now. Go show off your new map illusions, and don't forget, sometimes the funniest part of geography is how stupid or random it can be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to check if Florida really does look like a limb sock. Spoiler, it does.